Some plants grow up, some spread wide, but the real charmers, they cascade down, turning any space into a lush green paradise. String of plants are some of the most mesmerizing trailing beauties you can own, and today we're exploring the 10 most searched varieties. From pearls to turtles, dolphins to hearts, each one is unique, and I'll share care tips, fun facts, and what makes them special. Stick around till the end, you might just find your next plant obsession. 1 string of pearls, Senecio rowleyanus. The string of pearls is the crown jewel of trailing succulents. Those round, bead-like leaves aren't just for looks. They store water, helping this plant survive dry conditions. This makes it perfect for forgetful waterers, but also a little tricky. It hates overwatering. If you see shriveled pearls, it's thirsty. If they turn mushy, you're drowning it. Light, bright, indirect sunlight. Some direct morning sun helps it grow fuller. Watering. Let the soil dry completely before watering. Use a well-draining succulent mix. Propagation. Simply snip a vine, let it dry for a day, and place it on top of moist soil. Fun fact. Did you know string of pearls can produce tiny white flowers that smell like cinnamon? A little extra sunlight and stress can trigger blooming. 2 string of hearts, Caropegia woodii. This one is pure romance. The string of hearts has stunning heart-shaped leaves with a subtle silver pattern and deep purple undersides. It's not a succulent, but acts like one. It stores water in its leaves and thrives on neglect. It's also incredibly fast-growing, making it a favorite among trailing plant lovers. Light. Bright, indirect light keeps its colors vibrant. More light equals more purple. Watering. Drought-tolerant. Water only when the soil is completely dry. Propagation. Snip a vine, pop it in water or soil, and it roots within weeks. Pro tip: want a fuller look? Coil the vines back into the soil and new roots will sprout, making the plant lush. 3 string of turtles, Peperomia prostrata. This plant might be tiny, but it's a showstopper. Each leaf has a unique turtle shell pattern, making it a collector's favorite. Unlike its succulent cousins, string of turtles loves humidity, making it perfect for terrariums or bathrooms. It's a slow grower, but with patience, it forms a dense trailing mat of tiny turtles. Fun fact: despite looking fragile, this plant is non-toxic and safe for pets, unlike many other trailing plants. 4 string of dolphins, Senecio peregrinus. Yes, those leaves really look like tiny dolphins. This is a hybrid between string of pearls and string of bananas, and it keeps the best traits from both. But here's the secret: overwatering flattens the dolphin shape, so keep the soil on the drier side. Light. Loves bright, indirect light. More sun, more defined dolphins. Watering. Water sparingly, just like a succulent. Too much water makes the dolphins disappear. Propagation. Stem cuttings root quickly in dry soil. Fun fact: in Japan, this plant is often gifted as a symbol of happiness and playfulness. 5 string of bananas, Senecio radicans. This is the string of pearls' hardier cousin, easier to grow and faster to trail. Its banana-like leaves store even more water, making it one of the most drought-tolerant trailing plants. If you struggle with string of pearls, try this one. Light. Loves bright, indirect light but tolerates a little direct sun. Watering. Allows soil to dry completely between waterings. Propagation. Snip a vine, let it dry for a day, and plant it in dry soil. Pro tip: prune it often to encourage bushy, fuller growth. 6 string of tears, Senecio harianus. Think of this as a mix between string of pearls and string of bananas. The teardrop-shaped leaves hold more moisture, making it slightly easier to care for than pearls, but just as elegant. Light. Bright, indirect light is best. Too much sun can scorch it. Watering. Let soil dry completely before watering. Propagation. Easy to root from cuttings in soil or water. 7 string of fishhooks, Senecio radicans, fishhooks. This one's for the low-maintenance plant lovers. It's extremely drought-tolerant and grows super fast. Great if you want quick trailing vines. Light. Loves bright light, even some direct sun. Watering. Water only when completely dry. Propagation. Cut and stick it in soil. Roots appear in weeks. 8. String of nickels, Dischidia numularia. Unlike the others, this is not a succulent. It's an epiphyte, meaning it naturally grows on trees and absorbs moisture from the air. That makes it great for bathrooms or humid spots. Light. Indirect filtered light. Watering. Keeps soil lightly moist. Loves misting. Propagation. Snip a vine and place in sphagnum moss. 9 string of buttons, Crassula perforata. This one grows upward before trailing, a unique twist on string of plants. Light. Needs bright light, even some direct sun. Watering. Let soil dry completely. Propagation. Cut a section and let it callus before planting. String of stars. Caropegia linearis subsp. Woody. A delicate, dreamy version of string of hearts. Its vines grow thin and long, adding a whimsical touch to any space. Light. Indirect sunlight works best. Watering. Prefers dry soil. Propagation. Just like string of hearts. Water or soil works. Which string of plant is your favorite? Let me know in the comments.